I do ask that because, given Canada's support of Ukraine in this current crisis with Russia, I don't know if it's far-fetched to ask, but there is concern that Russian actors could be continuing to fuel things as this protest grows, but perhaps even instigating it from the outset.
Still waiting for the CBC's YouTube channel to be taken down for disinformation for that one, which is what I want to talk about today. Fix inflation, fix the economy, fix housing prices, fix gas prices, fix our broken immigration system, fix our broken border at Roxham Road, fix our inability to build anything because of the de facto veto that foreign-funded environmentalists have over our oil industry. How about fix healthcare? I don't mean COVID fearmongering. I mean fix the broken system. How about fix Indian reserves with no water? You want to do that? How about doing something for the people instead of doing something to the people? No chance. So look at my news today. I saw this in the National Post. Liberals drop plan to force takedowns of harmful content after censorship accusations. Oh, that sounds promising. What a happy headline. The National Post, by the way, is owned by Post Media, which is the single largest recipient of Trudeau's media bailout, I guess second only to the CBC. I wonder if that's why they put that happy headline on it instead of the real news in it, which is Trudeau's handpicked censors want to actually go even further than Trudeau proposed. Let me read the first two sentences and then I'm going to read you some more. The federal Liberal government plans to shift gears on its controversial proposal to regulate online harms to an approach that puts the onus on digital platforms to deal with potentially harmful content. The move comes after critics warned the original plan would amount to censorship, and new documents released from a government-appointed advisory group show it supported a change in approach. Okay, but now read the next two sentences. However, most, if not all, members of the advisory group appointed by Heritage Canada have suggested that the categories of harms targeted should be broadened to include, among other things, misleading political communications, propaganda, and online content that promotes an unrealistic body image. So just to be clear, this is the advice from Trudeau's hand-picked 12-person board of censors. These are the people who will give life to his digital book burnings. They'll choose the books to burn. And here's what they said. In addition to the 5 categories of content proposed by the government, they stated that the framework should also incorporate a range of both illegal and legally but possibly harmful content, including fraud, cyberbullying, defamation, propaganda, misleading political communications, and mass sharing of traumatic incidents. They also suggested targeting content and algorithms that contribute to, quote, unrealistic body image and isolation or diminished memory concentration and ability to focus. The government also consulted the experts about how it could address disinformation. Yeah, so I'm not quite sure that that happy post-media headline was accurate. Are you? Did you hear that? Propaganda is now going to be illegal. Misleading political communications. What exactly does that mean? Body image censorship. I like that one. They don't mean banning this image. They mean promoting this image. As in, if you show feminine women, thin, healthy women, you'll be censored. You'll have to show fat women, or more likely transgender women, X-Men, as someone called them. Do you think I'm exaggerating? But what else could they mean when they say they want the government to stop media companies from creating the wrong body image? What else could they mean? But back to the politics, Trudeau doesn't really care about feminism or body image. I mean, come on. He just cares about raw power, and he'll have it. Imagine banning political propaganda. I mean, propaganda, if you look at the root of the word, those are just messages that you propagate. Now, it has a negative connotation, as in you're exaggerating something, you're spinning, you're partisan. It's not just the facts. So everyone thinks their opponent engages in propaganda while they themselves engage in the truth. I mean, I think this is propaganda, hateful propaganda. Actually, you tell me.
Aussi des gens qui sont farouchement opposés à la vaccination.
Qui sont extrémistes.
Qui ne croient pas dans la science, qui sont souvent misogynes, souvent racistes aussi. C'est un petit groupe, mais qui prend de la place. Et là, il faut faire un choix en tant que leader, en tant que pays. Est-ce qu'on tolère?
Here's a great clip we published just the other day showing how Trudeau engages in hate propaganda while accusing his opponents of engaging in hate propaganda.
Attack politics, divisive politics, negative, stirring up of hate and fear and differences.
Farouchement opposés à la vaccination.
Qui sont extrémistes.
Qui ne croient pas dans la science, qui sont souvent misogynes, souvent racistes.
Once you've used those methods to get elected, it becomes incredibly hard to govern responsibly for all citizens.
But don't think you can get on a plane or a train besides vaccinated people and put them at risk.
This country is a country of openness, of respect, of compassion, of the rights of the individuals, of freedom. Freedom to do what you want with your body.
Est-ce qu'on tolère ces gens-là?
The dirty secret is they work. Even back in 2015, they work to get you elected.
Sure. Small fringe minority holding unacceptable views.
Once you start, churning up anger, it just feeds on itself.
Those people are putting us all at risk.
Aaron O'Toole talks about, oh yes, we need to unite people, we need to bring people together. He's talking about defending the rights of people who are anti-vax. But Nazi symbolism, racist imagery.
No to hatred and to Islamophobia. No to terror and to racism.
Keep taking meaningful action to fight racism and discrimination in every form. That's where we're seeing in Canada a certain number of people who stirred up that, starting to have it sort of turn back against them a little bit.
Yeah, but let me show you some more of what Trudeau plans to do. And really, who's going to stop him? Trudeau got the lowest vote ever recorded in a Canadian election for someone to become prime minister, just over 32% of those who voted. And there was low voter turnout to begin with. He has no mandate for any of this, but who's going to stop him? That was an excerpt from my daily TV-style show called the Ezra Levant Show. Each weekday, I do a monologue on the news of the day. Then I interview a fascinating guest. I read some fan mail or hate mail, depends on which I like more. And we end with a video of the day. You can get it all at rebelnewsplus.com.